Right, hello YouTube, Whistle back again. Today, talking about pine cones for your pineal gland. What the hell are we talking about? And why is the pine cone relevant to the pineal gland? That is a good question. Why does the Egyptians depict pine cones in their, hieroglyphics? I attempted this a few days ago, and I thought this was a rather effective method of stimulating the pineal gland and practicing visualization. I'm not going to go into detail as to why visualization is important, but this is a good way of training it because I found that it's really, really effective. Now, there are different ways to stimulate the chakras, okay? So you want to use sound, tactile touch. Well, you don't need to necessarily touch it, but activating the vajrasthara, so the bit in between your genitals and your anus. Tense that while you're meditating, and that would be called a tactile activation of the root chakra. So you can either use 3 sounds, including visualization for the third eye chakra. Sorry, I'm walking the dog, so I'm watching him. Or, and I'm going to have to put him on a lead because there's dogs coming about. Sorry about this. Come here. Come here. What's this? What's this? Bobik, what's this? Sit your bum down. Sit your bum down. Yeah, good boy. Alright, so you got 3 sounds that you can use. The first one is Om. So that would be Om. The second one is I, like the I. So that would be I. And the third one is the musical tone A. So that would be A. Now these all stimulate the third eye chakra, okay? Including visualization. Visualization is a very potent way of stimulating the third eye because they're intertwined. Now the pine cone. Let's talk about the pine cone. The pine cone method. So what I did was I tried to visualize a pine cone, an open pine cone. Now when you're visualizing an open pine cone, as soon as you start visualizing it, you feel stimulation in your Ajna chakra. You feel it pulsating, and then it's working like instantly. Now the reason it starts working with an open pine cone is that when you start visualizing an open pine cone, it starts to look like a crystal. So it forms as it's the start of it, the middle of a pine cone. Again, sorry, I am walking the dog and I've had to put him on the lead because there's other dogs around. So I've got the pine cone here. Now, the middle bit looks like a crystal point when you start, and then it starts spreading out. So once you start to try visualize this in your mind's eye, it's like a crystal, and it feels like you're opening a crystal is the way I can explain it. So I thought I'd share this with you guys if you guys were interested. Okay. Again, it's very potent, very potent. Now the reason I actually attempted this was because a lot of dogs around, was because I was attempting an astral projection method. So the astral projection method that I was attempting was where you basically imagine yourself as an object. Bobby, come on. Sorry. You imagine yourself as an object, and the first thing that came to my mind was a pine cone. I don't know why. It was just a pine cone. I was like, pine cone. And then I tried visualizing myself as a pine cone. I was like, wait, this isn't working. So I started visualizing in my mind's eye, and then I realized, holy balls, this is a fucking third eye activation, or stimulant here. Sorry, my dog's being really stubborn because he sees other dogs. So yeah, it is a very, very potent Ajna chakra stimulant, okay? Now, before you start attempting to open your Ajna chakra, remember you have a sequence to go through, which is your root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, and then third eye. Now you can actually break these down a little bit as well and take the gateways as portals. So that is the one in between the major chakra portals. They are known as gateways. If you study the gateways, it makes the chakra is easier to open. If you didn't know that, I would study the gateways, so I would check out what's called the 15 chakra system or the 12 chakra system. Okay? But that is it for today. That is a short video on my pineal gland experience, and I thought that you guys, if you're interested, might think it would help. Okay? Anyway, thank you for watching. Bobik, you're going to say goodbye. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.